42 years tomorrow. We are off for Leland, Michigan for our 42nd anniversary trip. Entering the beautiful state of Michigan, and traffic has come to a halt. Blue-green water. We love this spot for grace. We can sail on the inland Lake Lelanau, one of those beautiful white sand lakes along the southern shore of Lake Michigan, or out into the main Lake Michigan. There's a beautiful Leland River to take you between them. See if we can make it down the channel and at least motor, maybe sail. It's a little windy. Years tomorrow. 2 years. It's life. There's Will back.
Say it again.
There's something about getting to a new place and having an icebreaker sail, because there's all this mixture of anticipation and also anxiety that something's going to screw up. And so we got not an icebreaker sail, but we got an icebreaker out in here.
It's mighty nice. It really is beautiful here. I told the lady in the restaurant as I was making our reservations that you and I met in a restaurant as workers 45 years ago. Actually, I think it was
probably longer.
I think it was 46 years ago, because we were friends a year before we were co-workers at the restaurant a year before we started dating. Although I was stalking you.
And then one day we went from friends to Deb putting on her black hostess dress, and I'm like, oh, I should date her. I'm a lucky man. I love seeing that transparent water underneath the boat. Out to Leland again, hopefully, and get it this time. Windy.com was wrong. Usually is not. It said 18 knots all day in here on Lelanau. This is not 18 knots. More like the 18 they talked about. Getting up to the top of this little guy. It's pretty up here. Yeah. What a treat. It's at this point that the breeze began to just steadily build well beyond anything that was forecast. How are you? And got interesting. I'm just going to leave this sequence here unedited. Yeah, it is. Blowing up. It's 20. point, I'm working the luff, balancing it like a windsurfer between keeping the boat upright and maintaining some forward movement.
Get in here, we'll see. The main. All right, let's drop the jib. Now we need the motor to start. Go into shore and skirt the shoreline. Down just a little more. That's good. So how does that rank with all the other crazy things I've gotten you into over 42 years?
That was kind of bad. It was bad.
Not as bad as the bicycle camping trip to
No, that was number one bad. This was maybe, I don't know.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst, I'd rank this about maybe an 8.
An 8? Wow. It was beautiful, and all of a sudden, 30 knots. We had to take the sails down. Yeah, I got soaked. Alright. If I had been solo, it would have been a lot harder.
Yeah, if you'd been solo, you'd...
Great job, crew. Even though that's probably not how you wanted to spend part of our anniversary afternoon. It was a good adventure, you have to admit.
Yes, it was a good adventure.
Well, I had a decision to make, and it's been hanging into balance all morning long. Looking a little too rough, a little too onshore, white cappy to try Lake Michigan. It looks good now, so I'm going to try the open water. What's the leftover seas like from being onshore? Pretty strong for a day. It shelves up in here and it starts breaking, but it doesn't look too bad so far. Well, under sail, and at the moment a bit anticlimactic. It's tailed off from the solid 18 knots all morning. There's a little movement. beautiful coastline along here. Here's the whaleback, sleeping bear, South Manitou in the distance, and North Manitou. I waited for a good long bit for this breeze to fill in. Beautiful scenery, but I think time to head in. Love seeing the bottom. But the breeze will come up just as I get out of the water. No sooner started pulling out and breeze is coming back in, so rather than trying again to go out on the big lake, we're gonna go out on the Lelanau. Well, there's breeze in here. Probably by now, a nice breeze back out on the big lake, but my timing was exactly wrong. We'll enjoy a little sail anyway. You want me to come in and get you? Okay. I was just coming over to say hi. Yeah. Nasty. Glorious. Sunfish out, enjoying these beautiful conditions. Another sailor over there. That's a gaff. Yeah, another gaff rig sailor. That's kind of amazing. It's one of the finest breezes I've been able to sail for a long time. Just perfect. Coming up a little bit. Get some water on board. I guess we ought to start tacking back up to the river. Take some dinner plans with Deb. In the New Testament, there's a verse I like that says, God works all things together for good for those who love him and are called according to his purpose. And it may just be that if I were 5 miles out on the big lake, I think I'd be alright with this, but it might be a little scary. So it didn't work out to be on the big lake, and this has been a total treat. Couple of mayflies. We are on our way